Alright, greetings and salutations, folks. It is I, Kenny. Hello. Wow, the stream connection is really good right now. Let's hope it stays that way. Inkshade today. Volume will commence in but a moment. Maybe we'll beat it today, too. Hard to say. Sorry, I had a little bit of cough today. Anyway, let's get it on. You're back, and you're finally ready to try again. Yeah, I think so. Did I have money? No. The answer is no. Yeah, it looks like I set up for the Abyss. Real cool. This could be a real short stream, or I could lose it all again. I guess we'll see. Once more, you will attempt to sail north. Will you find the gate this time? Will you reach the Abyss? Will you die a slow, cruel death? Let us find out, Captain. Yeah, this could be like an hour. Let's see what happens. You've heard the rumors regarding the enigmatic northern sky. You have heard that after flying a single league, the very air itself seems to writhe. You hear that if not for the star pointers, no captain would have ever sailed through here. Not that their success is more than another myth. Now then, sail onward, Captain. I mean, forward is the only way. The air currents clamp down on your vessel, squeezing the hull, squeezing your lungs. You must be heading in the right direction. Since it feels terrible, this must be the right direction. For a moment, the air becomes still, and you can feel your own pulse crawling at every vessel in your body. But momentum carries your ship onward, and progress is still made. So it looks like left. Suddenly, a violent crack pierces the sky. It's the mainsail, writhing in dismay, but it calms before it can tear itself free. It's almost as though the air itself does not wish to welcome you, Captain. Why are we sailing here? Other than, like, I was told to, I guess. What do I have left in here? We have 3 Star Seers, 1 overpowered unit, a 2nd overpowered unit, 2 more overpowered units, a 5th overpowered unit. This guy who's like fine, a knight, an executioner, and a sorcerer. And I guess this archer, this one like normal, not high tier unit. It's hard to tell if it wants me to go right or like big right. I've decided the middle. How long have you been sailing north? A minute, an hour, a year? You find it impossible to tell, but one thing is certain. You are, in fact, still sailing north. A year? What sort of time hell is this? A light catches your eye, not from your vessel, not in the path ahead, but far below, deep in the lower sky. You think it just flickered again, but one of your crew is already shouting. It seems you're getting close. Was it shouting or shooting? I will be the first to admit, I don't read well. Something scrapes along the hull. It is catastrophically loud, as though a behemoth's claw is peeling the ship apart. Alas, it is just the remains of another vessel, floating up from the lower sky, and on the shattered deck is but a single chest. You send someone to snatch it, of course. Who are you, if not the epitome of avarice? I'm not even gonna deny that. Ooh, it's max money. If you listen to me, I'm over here like, max money. Yes, delicious. Uh-oh. We get the fight. Okay, it's not a very strong one. Through the darkening air, your vessel starts to deteriorate. Pain flakes away and wood begins to rapidly rot, and it feels as though your very skin is beginning to peel. Not long ago, your crew began grumbling. They call this voyage doomed, cursed, and just as you recall their words, some of the crew turns to look your way, and in their eyes is a most peculiar sight: disobedience. Okay, the good news is, it's not my crew. Now, the bad news is that this fake crew that is supposed to be mine has turned on me, which is just awful. We're taking a very forward approach. I have 2 of you? I didn't even know that. A very forward approach. Yeah, that forward. That forward of an approach. This time, though, it's a slaughter. I don't like him very much. I guess I get to kill you, so I will. Or not. Now I get to kill you, so I will. An actual slaughter. The next one likely won't be. I feel like it's gonna get worse and worse until we get there. I'm kind of wondering what the final boss is gonna be like. Right? Because it's gotta be pretty nutty. I mean, they're letting me use the bosses. So the final boss is just gotta be a unit that has like actually max stats, right? You weren't expecting so many of your crew to turn. Surely a coward or two, but not half the sailors on deck. It doesn't matter. You will return to the bridge, lay down your orders, and sail the vessel into the heart of the abyss. This is your ultimate goal. Why? Why though? Why are we doing this? And even if you have to kill everyone on board, you will see it through. But I like my knight. My knight's really cool. Oh my god, I get a guy. Oh, ooh, I want the wretch. Always pick wretch. OP unit, you see. Okay, more disobedience. Who could have predicted? This is the furthest I've made it. When you emerge into the, oh no, Praetorium, you see what that look once more, the look of a brewing mutiny. In fact, all it takes is your most loyal sailor tightening their grip on their weapon to send the entire room into battle. Should you wish to keep control of this airship, it seems you'll have to kill more of your own crew. Unfortunately for these mutiners, you would die before relinquishing control. Yeah, probably. Okay, what do I have to work with? I have knights and a wretch. I almost don't care if I lose you. There's an executioner to my ass. How much damage do you do? 7? Yeah, you one shot, I think. Couple of knights up front. Whoop. The Starseer in the back. This'll be fine, I think. Works for me. Okay, I guess we send the wretch forward. Maybe? The wretch is gonna have to contend with the knight, so... Oh, he's up high. Okay. I was about to say, why can't I hit you? Into the fray, men. I feel like this is a good use of them. That's really not great, you know? I really should have hit you. Well, some of them are about to die. I don't know who's gonna die, but someone's gonna die. Maybe my sorcerer. No, that hurts. Really should have killed that one. Are you a wretch? You might be a wretch. Try to mitigate damage here. Trying to block my sorcerer off, I hope. I gotta stop you. Kapow! Okay. I don't even recognize this one. Is this the horse? I survive, if nothing else. That's the best I can do. Uh-oh. Not great. I think he might be dead. No. Lucky. Less lucky. You are a great target, an outstanding target even. You're just gonna go around and kill this guy anyway, aren't you? Now that there's an opening. Yeah. How'd I know? Okay, I didn't even see you. Are you my last two guys? Oh, that hurts. Truly, it hurts. You actually do enough to kill this guy, which is really funny to me. Let's just work with this. I don't like that. I need to kill you, though. That's bad. He's very dead. Well, maybe not. No, he is. I think the wretch wins, though. I'm not sure anything here can hurt him. No, you can. Okay, you're next. We still have to deal with the far shot, though. Thanks to overpowered units, I am winning. How much money has this been worth? A lot, sort of. One shot. Yeah. As you cut down that last deserter, you notice strange black marks covering their face. Perhaps lasting scars, perhaps a tattoo, or perhaps your crew whispers were true. And the very air in these skies is cursed. Alas, there is no time to ponder. For the traders on board have corralled your path, and you descend further into the vessel. You knock loose a lamp as you rush down the stairs, and the ship still sails north. Another good unit, maybe. The Knight or the Wretch. Well, the Wretch is kind of just, like, actually better. In basically every way. More deserters. Uh-oh. As you emerge into the parlor, your heart begins to pulse as though it were a cannon. You and your remaining loyal crew pour into the room. They are sweating and covered in sticky blood. In their haste, the units collide within armor and gear spill around the entrance. And the three occupants of the parlor turn your way. They are among the strongest of your recruits, and they look at you with finality poised in charge. It seems, Captain, that they wish you to lead no more. Okay, so this is me versus my three toughest units. What am I up against here? It's like all magic damage, all the damage, because it's just maxed, and then all normal damage. So I think we just come at them with, like, you know, the best that I've got. Does anyone here not have good magic resistance? I guess you're the most susceptible to him. I'm gonna take one of you just because I can. What is your movement speed? 4? That sucks. You'll survive a hit from him, though. So maybe it's actually worth sending your ass. Or maybe I can have you go behind someone like him. If we must sacrifice men today, we will sacrifice the correct men. You have the most magic resistance here, right? Maybe you're worth taking. Okay. It's not a great plan, but it's mine. I'm proud of you, Archer. Really, I am. You will do great things. I'm so sorry. He's getting ready to strike, and he's gonna join. And so are you. You're dead. It's been fun. Sorry, Archer. You chose the wrong target. As in, I didn't want you to choose that one. Your magic resistance just isn't very good. I mean, having 1 is better than nothing, but... Not bad. Not bad. Kill 1 and more will take their place. Rest in peace, boy. Oh no! Who did you kill? Oh, it was the Starseer, I think. The punishment is death. Execute every foe in the final encounter. The blood vessels in your eyes begin to itch, and the veins in your hands have become black. Perhaps the dim lights are to blame. Perhaps you are simply fatigued and dehydrated. Or perhaps the rumors were true, and the air in this place is poison. Oh, to have the luxury of time. But instead, you have footsteps on the stairs. More of your crew are coming to kill you, Captain. Best head into your private chambers and lock the door. Why is everyone trying to kill me? What did I do to deserve this? Besides greed, an infinite, endless greed. Ooh, this is actually tough. I mean, it's like DPS versus defense, because you have a lot of magic defense. They're kind of inverts, almost, except you hit way harder. I guess I don't have that much magic resistance, so we'll take a Wire Weaver. Speaking of which, I think I'll go upgrade that one. Where is the Wire Weaver? There, maxed out now. Just making sure you're maxed out too. And my captain's maxed out, and my wretch is maxed out. And this guy is not. Oh no, this guy is not. The Monarch. Are you worth trying to max out right now? I suppose. Not bad. The Monarch is very strong. Contender for strongest piece in the game. And I guess this might be the end. Is it quiet? Is it cold? And you are finally here in the heart of the abyss. How can that be, you ask? You can't tell, you're not sure, and yet it remains true. One final enemy stands before you, and like you did to all the others, you will do what you do best. Kill them? Uh-oh. You aren't even sure why your crew wants you dead. Oh no. Coercion or not, they joined the voyage as sailors, and even if the air was peeling apart their lungs and their captain told them to breathe deeply, they should obey if you say so. As this thought echoes across your I guess mind, he didn't say mind. And melodic sound sweeps along the chamber, and on the far end of the dark room, you spot an interloper, an intruder, a creature of the abyss. Do I? Do I spot it? Well, if this is it... Wretch, you'll be leading. I couldn't ask for a stronger group, honestly. This feels gimmicky. You can attack something, it says. I'm gonna move him a couple paces forward. Only one enemy can die, or one of my guys can die, so... in theory. He's just gonna get executed, huh? Jumping at shadows, are we? Taking up the rear. My not auxiliary. I knocked it down. The creature dissolves before your eyes, and the black stains on the floorboards become even darker still. Whatever it was surely dead. Are you the first person to kill a creature of the abyss? Will you be lauded for this acclimate? You only just begin to wonder when your vision turns black and the feeling in your limbs disappears. And then, there is nothing. Did I kill you in the past? Is that the story here? This is the key to the main deck. Take it and go. There's been something of a story, right, brewing in this game, and I haven't really been able to figure it out. But maybe he's just pissed, and he just wants revenge for something that I did in the canon of the game, right? I don't know. All I know is that he doesn't like me, and he is very, abyssal, if you ask me. So, a man wonders. I forgot about this door. Oh, have we been in the abyss? That tracks. Hey, it's me, the wretch. Well, what do you think? Hello. Oh, have I startled you, Captain? Not quite. After all this time, I thought you'd be a little more robust. Alas, like so many things, it does not matter. You are still due your reward. Is this you? Is this you I'm looking at? I can't even tell. And I assure you it will be special. Not like what the rest of your crew received. No, you, Captain, will get to experience it all. Everything the Abyss has to offer. It is why you came all this way, is it not? That's what it is. You weren't expecting a congratulations speech, were you? So, we were the captain. All of that happened. We sailed into the Abyss. And I guess we met this thing, which is like its ruler. Maybe. You weren't expecting a congratulations speech, were you? I suppose I can indulge you a moment longer. After all, our time together was perhaps fun. So congratulations, Captain. You have bested me at our little game. You are victorious. and now you may ponder that victory for eternity. Goodbye. Goodbye, creature of the abyss. It's been real. "26-minute stream." Oh, I like the music, though. Created by Vizelli. I do distinctly remember making the comparison between the wretch and the captain. So I knew, or I was confident, that the wretch represented us, or the captain represented us, one of the two. I'm sure that what exactly this thing is probably hinted at through all the different lore spots in the game. Special thanks. I'm sure it's hinted at, and it's probably something you gotta dig for. Man, all that killing, and we just get thrown off our own boat in the heart of the abyss. I guess I was right, by the way. He did hate me. Not that that was necessarily in question, but... Unreal Engine, 1998 to 2025, Epic Games Inc., all rights reserved. Inkshade is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and events are incidental in either product development, imagination, series, fictional manner, any resemblance to actual person living, blah, 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 blah. Bad reading. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. What happens if I hit continue? I see. What is a man meant to do? I have progressively more game-related questions. How does it know so much about the ongoings of everything outside of the Abyss? Assuming everything that transpired in the game, right? All of the events are a thing that I did. Recruiting a crew, getting all those things, sailing into the Abyss for, like, the glory or whatever of it, right? Assuming all of that was true, and assuming that all of the lore that it drops whenever we hit a lore space is also true, how does it know all of this stuff? If it's from, like, a realm beyond the horizon. You know, then how does it know? How long has it been watching? These are the questions I have. I could delete game and try again. I think that's more of a off-stream activity. I'm trying to decide if I want to stream something else today. I guess I could do Deck of Haunts, but I am also quite tired. And, maybe it would be better if I just, called it quits now, huh? Short stream today. I do this sometimes. But, you know, I beat it, and that's pretty cool. I'll probably play this a little bit on my off time. Well, to everybody who stopped by, thanks for stopping by. Sorry the stream's a little short. A little short. It's a fourth the normal length. I thought it would take me a little bit longer. Wasn't sure if I was gonna win or lose either. I almost lost that for the second encounter again, but I squeaked out, so that's good. Anyway, yeah, that's all for me today. I'll be back tomorrow with something, as long as my internet cooperates. You never know. Have a good night, everybody, and take care. I will sleep tonight, hopefully. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.